Hey guys, Arctic here, bringing you guys a gameplay commentary. I'm using the L96A1 Arctic Wolf and my USB SE. And funny story, for about 9 months into my YouTuberness, I never used the Arctic Wolf, and it wasn't because I couldn't get it or something. I just really hated the gun. Now it's my most kill. I have the most kills with it on my stats, which I find really ridiculous considering I use this gun a lot, but I don't use this gun more than the other guns, I feel. But maybe it's the fact that I use a lot of other guns, and then I'll just have one sniper, and that will be this gun. So, I don't know, it stacks up, and this is my most used gun. But on the forums, there was this post, and it was supposedly a leak, but it looks like it wasn't true. But it did give me a few ideas for not only a commentary, but the game as a whole. Now, on the supposed leaked forum page, it said something about, the first thing it said was a new K2 variant, which I thought that would be really freaking cool. A new K2, you know what I mean? Like, what is it, just one GP K2? If you guys haven't used the K2, K2 is a great weapon and it's very dynamic. I don't really know what to compare it to. Not saying it doesn't have anything to compare it to, I just can't really think of anything that does what it does. It's just a perfect in between before M16 and G36. That's the only thing I can give you. And if you've never used K2, you can use it if you have an account. So go ahead and use the K2. It's a very underrated weapon. But anyway, a variable of the K2 would be really great. I got excited when I read that, and then, you know, I read down the forum post, found out the whole thing was fake. But I got excited. I was like, yes, K2 variant would be epic. And then it said something about they were going to sell NX rares for 500k GP. Like, only one per account, and I was like, that would definitely balance the game, but there would be a problem. The problem with that is that every gun that wasn't a rare would be even more underpowered. You know, there's NX rares and epics are pretty much overpowered. There's some that are like lacking. Like, I feel like the Rocco's AUG isn't really overpowered. I feel like that's a definitely balanced weapon. I think that was one of or earlier epic or earlier rare, and that now it doesn't really compare. But I mean, I may be wrong. Some of you guys may feel that gun is amazing. But moving on, I feel like most rares and most epics are way better than NX standards and GP standards and GP rares. So I feel that if that was the case, if that happened, if they gave it away for 500k GP, not gave it away, but sold it for 500k GP, that would be kind of bad for the rest of the weapons in the game. So that would be kind of cool. But another thing I read, it's at 250,000 for NX standards, and I thought, wow, what a freaking great idea. Now everybody can get NX standards. Everyone can have GP guns for regular prices and NX standards too. But here's the thing: people say, how would anyone get 250,000? That's way too much for some people. I have 1 million, and before I saved up for a long time, the reason why I got a lot of GP, which I thought about making a tutorial on this, but a reason why I got a lot of GP was by buying a perm NX gun. Buying a perm NX gun let me, have the ability to save my GP, not be buying as many GP assault rifles, stuff like that. So once you have one, you can save and keep buying them just like, normal person. So it would help the game. People would be playing way more because they're trying to save up their GP to get NX rares. And sure, it would lose Nexon a little money, I feel, but the GP cases would probably go up, or I don't know, if they lowered the price on GP cases, something like that, it might work. But I thought that was a really cool balancing idea. Tell me what you guys think in the description. Tell me what you guys think if you think that would be cool. Anyway, Arctic, signing out.